I never watched the full screen anyway, so...
Yeah. This is a stream for mobile devices. Please don't watch it on a bigger device. It will look terrible. Okay,
Alright.
I'm now streaming at 720p.
Alright.
And on my phone it looks smooth.
Yeah, it looks okay so far. Try moving.
I am moving. Also, I don't remember getting here, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, this is, I think, probably the problem, because this is pretty much perfect now. Not seeing anything drop, not seeing
And
any...
it doesn't look awful?
No, it looks fine.
I think I need to turn the game audio down now. There was a mild drop just then.
I think you're probably going to have like the occasional blip. But...
The thing is, I streamed it Animal Crossing at 1080p perfectly earlier.
Yeah. I've had similar issues with streaming stuff as well before though. It's just like one day it will be like perfect, everything's set up perfectly, and I'll have like audio, and then the next time it's like audio issues. Then
yeah. It's so frustrating because like the only way to fix that is to get a damn wide connection, and I physically cannot do that. But yeah, anyone watching this VOD, I don't know if we'll bother uploading it as a VOD, it's mostly a test, but we're just testing to see if there's a way that I can play a single player game and stream it, and Reese can kind of commentate alongside. Like simulating an in-room experience where we're sat next to each other, but problem is there's going to be a delay.
Thing is as well now, if you wanted to do this properly, and you wanted to be in the same room for it, just to alleviate the issues that we would be having, I have technically my own office now.
Yeah.
So we could end up soundproofing this whole room and just turning it into a recording room, effectively. Or a streaming room, like if the internet fucking stops shitting itself. So like if we're doing more single player stuff.
The only issue with recording is, you know, the amount of time it takes to edit it and put it all together. Like,
well, no. I mean, I just mean like if we want to do it as a stream, obviously the VOD obviously will be a thing. Okay.
Oh hi.
We might at some point make like a highlight thing at some point. I don't know, but yeah, for single player stuff.
The gods
Could
here are
be
vigilant.
an idea.
Yeah. I guess so. Just working this shit out.
Yeah, but like, we could still, obviously, we have the VOD and then we can just break it up into increments if we wanted to make it into like a recording kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then set it up with like a, you know, a natural end, natural start kind of thing with each bit. Like coincide with like breaks and stuff.
Stop him!
Yeah. That guy's like, whoa, what just happened? I'll show you what just happened.
What? Go slow.
Why, I can see what just happened. Whoops, I always press fucking arrow when I mean to press shield.
There you are.
Whoops. Oh, he did a fucking smoke bomb? That's rude. Why does dodging... Oh, is it because of a smoke? Got rid of my lock on.
Yeah, that sounds right. Typically that kind of thing happens.
Yeah.
That's how they sort of have smoke bomb stuff kind of... Oh my god.
Yeah, we were just
Just got
dancing.
the fact that you're laughing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Like,
So
we keep
nothing.
running away and then coming back.
Yeah.
Dive then.
How did that man see you? I guess the wooden
Going
stuff's
to
not
gut
exactly
you.
solid.
Shit. I've already done a mission in this area, by the way. I'm literally just here to show off gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm just murdering everyone for the hell of it.
I mean, what else does one do in games?
It's what people did for fun before video games. I'm well informed.
Yeah. Glad they
Okay,
have
I
an outlet
pressed
that doesn't doesn't mean the taking of human IRL. But either way, we'll I feel like, you know, we'll test this. We'll test a bunch of stuff, like see where we're at, see how well things go.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll test my connection on my end because I think the connection will be fine. Because it is solid. It's just obviously it might have like the occasional drop. Because like I literally said to our roommates when they were sorting out the internet and stuff, was like, if I'd known you were going, I'm not gonna mention the company purely because
Not leaving here alive.
I don't want to.
Count on it.
For a stream, but slander. But they basically told me
I
what.
think something is out here. Focus.
Like, if I'd known that, I would have fucking strongly told you not to.
Yeah.
Because I ended up swapping mine before we moved. We had for like a year, the new internet we had. But trying to get like, it was fine. It was a good internet. It was very fast.
Getting tired?
But like,
There you
the
are.
price for it was steadily going up. I think I started paying like 25 quid and it went up to almost 40 quid by the end of it, which is just like, Jesus Christ. That's like a lot of money to be spent on the internet every month, even if it was as good as it was.
I would say name.
Oh, okay. Well, Virgin Media, they're a pain in the ass. But like, the issue wasn't that it wasn't a good internet because it was solid. It was just that it was inconsistent as hell, in that there were times where you just wouldn't have a decent internet for an entire day. The download speed would absolutely drop. Like, it would, and then I would look, because it was basically acting as if it was like, and it would be like, okay, well I'm gonna look, see if there's anything wrong, and like, they would basically say like, nope, nothing's wrong on our end. It's like, cool, so you're implying that something's wrong on my end, which is not, because I'm using a wired connection, so surely it should be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was annoying, and then just cancelling a entirely new experience, because they don't care until you're actually trying to, you know, take away their business.
No.
Because like, they fought to try and keep me on that contract.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Which is why I purposely got a new internet first, so that I wouldn't be swayed. Because that way I'd be like, no, because I'm already paying for new internet, so why would I also?
Yeah.
I'd have to tell 4 different people that, and some of them more than once. But my experience with the Virgin Media's customer service is great. And they also didn't have a great experience with it either when they were trying to sort it out, because they were told that someone was supposed to be coming around on a certain day. They didn't, because they said some crap about it being cancelled for whatever reason. So cool, we went another couple of days with it.
Yeah.
And then it took several days of kicking off to finally get them to sort it out. They took ages to sort it out as well. And then put it in the most awkward place in the entire house. Because the house we live in now, because it is shared house. It's sort of like a basement kind of area as well. But it's literally like at the very, very front of the house.
Yeah.
And the houses sort of we live in are very sort of thin but long. Sort of area, like all of the houses are very sort of, yeah, they kind of like, they go quite far, but they're a bit smaller in terms of width. And it's at the very front. And so the internet getting anywhere is a nightmare. Like, it gets halfway up the house and then it just, like, it's dead from there on. It cannot reach. So I had to get a booster in here, which I connected up to the Ethernet cable, because obviously I don't have a adapter. Sadly,
Had to get that Wi-Fi boost.
Yeah, but it works. Not as well as I would like. But yeah, download speed's about the same as what it used to be for my the new internet I got. And I want to point out as well, I had that new internet for a year, and their customer service was lovely as well. But I had this new service for like a year, and not a single fucking issue. And the thing is as well, is they had information for certain things happening to the Wi-Fi box, because sometimes it'd have to like a little update or something, and it came up saying, hey, if it's flashing this color, it's probably doing an update, so you might have some slight internet issues.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I did, but there was information readily available to tell me that. And then after that it was fine. But that's the only time it ever dropped. But then I was told exactly why it dropped. So, but I lost like, I want to say like 6 megabytes of download speed, but honestly I didn't care. Because it just was solid, consistent. It was amazing. I did a stream never dropped. I really stress tested it, and we stress tested it with streaming on Discord as well as Twitch to test it out for this channel. And I didn't see any issues. I don't know if you issues.
That seemed fine.
Obviously, we
I was
can't
always
check the
jealous
VOD
of your
because
ability stream.
yeah, because I mean I was always going for connection. Bearing in mind that was purely why. The issue is now I'm basically doing wireless because I'm going through an Ethernet cable through stuff. So
yeah.
So I imagine it's not as good as a solid wired connection. We were thinking about getting some more like cable thing and like trying to move it further along so it's more central to the house.
Yeah.
Because that way I might actually be able to get the Ethernet cable all the way downstairs and actually reach. We've got quite a long Ethernet cable, but it's not long enough. Because like I said, this house is kind of big. There's a lot of space.
By the way, while you've been talking, something I noticed is something interesting to consider is I would never normally play Assassin's Creed this way of just like fucking around. I'd normally be like, right, I want to get to this mission and this mission. Yeah. This is how I used to play these games as a kid. So it's kind of interesting to consider that.
Well, it's a way of playing where it's just like, and being like, hey, like this is kind of the backdrop for something else that's going on. So you're not going to play in like a way which is just like, you know, demanding of your attention. You're going to play in a way where it's just like, I'm just going to go here and do the thing, and go here and do the thing. Stuff like that. Which, you know, I think games like this that allow you to do certain things like that are very good. But we have spoken about like the kind of games we want to do with this, whether we stream it through this or we just make content out of. Depending on what kind of game it is, I think we just, as in videos, content, I mean. But I think it would very typically depend on...
Hell yeah.
You just touching that statue's ass. So...
Yep.
Got ya.
Just letting everyone know what to expect.
Get your hands out of that man's... Jesus Christ.
Well, people need to know what to expect from our gaming content, you know?
What, hands in crevices?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so we have a few ideas. I think we spoke about them when we initially, obviously, the first stream. But I think the general idea for them will be one of us plays a game, and either obviously streams to the other people, I should say. Molly's not here right now, she's at work. Which is why you can't hear her. But it would be stuff like that. So obviously for the first like test stream we did, I played Prey, which is a very, very fun game that I like. So the idea is that we play games that like we know of, one of us knows of, and we're kind of just showing the other people almost. And then however many times we do like the same game, I think it's just dependent on the group, whether or not we all want to keep doing it, you know. But I'm steadily making a list in my mind, and I think I'm gonna make a list for like Steam and stuff of like games that we can do various things, because we want to do like more just like obviously co-op stuff because it'd be easier to stream because we're all together and we don't have to worry about stream delay, so that people can like react at the same time.
A lot of our early stuff is probably going to be co-op because that's just going to be like easier. Like again, not worrying about a stream delay.
I think it'd be interesting to do, because something that I've kind of always wanted to do stuff is I don't know, like because obviously we did
Sorry,
we did Oh, you're falling through this. Yeah, there you go. Amazing. That was really funny. But yeah, I like the idea of taking what we started doing with the podcast stuff and maybe doing it and applying it in some way to get to games and things.
Yeah.
So whether or not it's like we'll have some pre-recorded stuff in the background, relevant to whatever we're talking about. I think because I had the idea. I think I spoke to you about it a while ago, but the idea of the kind of general running idea, like name in my head, is one impactful moment. The idea of a game, something from a game, or just like series of games, you know, where there was something that really stuck out, whether it was something it did particularly well, combination of things it did well, maybe a specific line of dialogue or a character, specifically like that. And I feel like if we do it for a game that we're familiar with to some extent, it can be very much it's like almost a podcasty kind of thing as well, but in a shorter form, because if it's one specific thing, a short form, and then obviously we can do varying levels of stuff like that, which I think could be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Like I being the media head that I am, I like analyzing things, whether it be, you know, films which we've done in the past. Check out Pictures Without Pictures. We did quite a few on Anywhere you watch. Most places. Yeah, anywhere you listen to podcasts, I'm pretty sure they were all. I'm pretty sure we did all the last, didn't we?
Yeah. I like how we can just call that a season 1. Like, we didn't pod fade, we just did season 1 of Pictures of Her Pictures.
Yeah, we did season 1. We did a bunch of more. It basically phase of the MCU.
Yep.
And then we did a bunch of other films, which I thought was really interesting. Because we basically made a big list, and then we did a bunch of Marvel films because we know we've watched these, so we do. But there are some where I get really heated, specifically the Breakfast Club one, which I'm proud of that rant, by the way, because it's something I've held on to for a really long time.
Yeah.
It's a very opinionated thing that I felt for a very long time, and to watch a movie that very well showed it off, and kind of agreed with me a lot was very good.
Yeah.
So it was very good. It was very good when we sort of go off, as one says, go off, King. But yeah, we've done all sorts. I think we did a horror. We did a couple of horrors. I know we did at least one, because we did the reboot of Halloween.
We did. And then we were gonna do,
which, you know, if you want to know our opinions, go watch it or listen to it.
we're not gonna give them away for free.
Hey, I've already teased about my rant. So I honestly think that was probably one of our better episodes, just because I think we both absolutely fucking adored that film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Breakfast Club was so good. I mean, it was so. Who knows what I thought? Go listen to Pictures.
We had an opinion on it for sure.
But
yeah, if you like long form stuff, they're all about an hour long. I think some of them go a bit over, some of them are a bit under.
What's this thing? We were gonna do. There was one episode which there's an episode on the feed which is just like pictures without movie or something, because we were gonna do what's it called again? I think the one with Freddy in it. The modern one. Elm Street.
Yeah, like the reboot of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, but was.
The thing is, though, as well,
is sensitive subject matter, but it did not handle it sensitively.
Yeah.
And it was gross, and I didn't like it at all.
Well, because I mean, the original was about effectively a, you know, not to say the word, but it is about a child toucher. Yeah. So, because in the very first one, he's not a dream demon. He's just a dude.
Yeah.
He's just a kitty toucher, and I think the whole plot is that he dies, but then he goes to dreams and kills them through their dreams as like vengeance against the parents that killed him.
Yeah.
And then it goes, so that's kind of where it goes. They have an iron grip on that license. It's nuts. It's weird, like looking at horror licenses. Something you kind of get into, but if you play stuff like Dead by Daylight.
Never shot snakes before. That was weird.
Oh, they really you take those bullets. Oh my god.
They went.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, horror franchises seem to be hotly fought over, which is very strange. Like, I think the Friday the 13th license has finally been settled. Hellraiser was recently settled, like not too long ago. Literally, there's just been loads of legal battles over horror franchises. Really strange.
Huh.
That's
where it came from at the start.
But like, although we don't talk about the Hellraiser stuff because they went hard into NFTs. So.
No fucking thing.
But I haven't heard anything about that since, so I imagine it's probably like all good riddance. But yeah, like Friday the 13th recently settled. I don't know. I can't remember who owns the Nightmare on Elm Street set. Obviously Halloween was, I think it's still the same people. No, I think because I don't remember. I think it's different. Like obviously, it's probably different license holder because that's a film from the original's from the 70s. So wow, that guy.
Yeah,
cool.
That's what I was laughing about. I fucking destroyed it.
Those physics are interesting. He really just went down like a sack of potatoes.
One of my favorite things about this game, not to interrupt super quick, is the killing animations are so over the top and overwrought. I love it.
But yeah, the licensing world for stuff is weird, for sure. Even with like more indie stuff as well. Like you look at stuff like obviously Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like Slender Man and stuff like that. It's weird. Like the license that it's either the people being really weird with the license or other people making it weird kind of thing. Like, I think Slender Man is a bit controversial because it basically ended in because it started as like a creepypasta thing, I think.
Yeah.
And then obviously it got made into that. You remember the glory days of YouTube where everyone was playing like Amnesia, like that. Where everyone was playing like very specific horror games. This would have been like when like the big people like started, so like Markiplier and all that.
Yeah.
But this is when like obviously all these big people sort of started, and Slender, I think it was called, was like that game that kind of like took off. It's like a big sort of hit of like finding on the pages and stuff. It was a very simple concept,
it's a shame when you think about it in like retrospect.
It's very possible.
Because Slenderman used to be like legitimately creepy, but now when I think of Slenderman, all I think of is like, oh right, the video games.
Yeah. Well, then because there was an official game. I think that one just snuck out ahead of it before copyright things became a thing.
Yeah.
And like licensing and stuff, but there was Slender the Arrival, which I thought was a very good horror game, but I think it kind of, because the original like concept one was kind of just thrown out there. I think it was different people. I don't remember. It might have been the same people who did like a teaser or something. The actual one is really good in terms of a horror game. It escalates very well in difficulty. It adds additional threats and things, and it's very good. And it's a very sort of simple sort of concept of not looking at the monster.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I forget. Did Enderman come before or after? Probably after, right? Probably just ripped.
After, I think it was. Enderman was inspired. Enderman was very inspired. Obviously, they work very differently, but
yeah,
very inspired. Oh my god, he's killing these poor hippos.
Well, dude, fucking hippos in this game are terrifying. They will eat you.
I mean, hippos are terrifying in real life. There's more deaths from hippo attacks than shark attacks in every year, dude. I don't even think that's like a fake stat either.
It's like it's something that's been on your mind.
They're scary, dude.
There we go.
You ever seen them eat a watermelon? It's fucking crazy.
What's that?
You ever seen them eat a watermelon?
No. I don't think I want to.
They just they just crunch that shit in one go.
I'd kill them because there's a treasure down here.
Ah, okay. And I'm sure they were very aggressive.
Yes, they would have eaten me.
People used to think that
Oh, hi.
hippos couldn't swim; they would just sink and walk on the floor, which is really funny to think about.
Floor hippos. Wait, is that? Oh, I thought that was like one of those rare materials, but it's not. It's just a blue like hippo jar.
Oh yeah, heavy blunt. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like that shit up. Oh.
One of my issues with this
Can
game.
you tell I've never done drugs?
One of my issues. Ooh, a new predator boat. One of my issues with this game, which is not an objective criticism. It's mostly just I'm very white and very uncultured. Is because there's not a whole lot of dialogue for like passers-by. They say a lot of similar phrases, and my issue with that is because I don't know their language. My brain equates it to like phrases in English that don't make sense, so I'm just hearing like these phrases like like something like "Sajayet they're innocent," even though I know they're not saying they're innocent. It sounds like they're saying that, and like
yeah.
just
Because I mean, that's
if I play this game a lot.
That's just how your brain works, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, because you don't understand the language, so you're trying to because some you'd be surprised at how many languages are very similar in like there's a good chunk of their words are very similar with each other.
Yeah. Alright, get me out of here.
Like obviously I work around a lot of Italian food now, so obviously knowing all like Italian words for all the dishes is interesting.
Yeah. I think this guy's stuck.
Although yeah, he's very stuck. Also, I will say though, I knew what picante was purely because of bug snacks. I mean spicy in Italian.
Whoops.
Oh my god, that hippo corpse.
Oh, you just wait. You're about to see some weird hippo corpse action.
I think Molly's just came home.
Okay. Get Molly to jump on stream if she wants.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, as you'll notice, dear viewer, I'm not really doing anything like game-wise right now because I'm concerned that with the stream delay, like if I try and like talk to any NPC or do anything story-wise, it's not gonna really work out because Reese will get it like 10 seconds later and he'll accidentally talk over it for a bit and stuff like that. So it's what. Oh, there's a dead thing with loot in the water. So I'm just kind of side questing, but this is fun. I'm having a good time. This is a good stream. What is that? Oh, it's just a dead bird of some sort. Flamingo goose bird? I don't know. But yeah, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins lately. It's been fun. And by the way, it's seasonal because it's bloody hot in my room right now. Oh, you know what I should do? I should go over here and get this fast travel. I'll work on getting some fast travel stuff while we're doing this stream with Reese. I will also upgrade my Predator bow. It's quite an upgrade, to be honest. And yes, Hidden Blade upgrade. Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, it's a good opportunity to like do some of the gameplay things I neglect because I'm just so focused on getting the story done. So I can, you know, kill some dudes, get some materials, do some flight point objectives, stuff like that. Also, by the way, I kind of snuck this stream on Reese, so very, very grateful that he was willing to participate. We've been wanting to do Dimension Jam stuff for a while, but between time and technical ability and mental health and stuff, it's unfortunately taken a bit of a backseat. We kind of like announced it a few months ago and then promptly did not much, but it's exciting stuff. Are these the boats I did earlier? No, they're not. Alright, let's...
Stop!
Okay, I'm stopping. We can take these guys, right? Hell yeah, let's take these guys. Let's get some, because you're encouraged to tackle these boats to get some of these materials.
Stay there!
Oh, I'm sorry, I totally just took you along with me and now they're probably going to arrest you. I'm sorry, my guy.
I should be cautious around here.
I should be cautious around here. Don't
what?
pee in public.
What?
It's rude.
There! Going to gut you! I'll have your guts out!
Oh, you think I don't have a ranged weapon?
I can hit him!
Ow.
That's it! I will nail him!
You want
I'll pin him!
long?
Say that.
Guts out! I have the range!
God, that animation is so brutal.
Got a clean target! I will nail him!
Oh, you'll nail me, huh? Is that a promise?
Alarm! Over here! I have the range!
Whoops. Oh. Hey, could you sit still for a second? Thanks. Get that treasure. So I can't remember how the phalanx work in this game. Phylakes, I know I'm pronouncing that terribly. I don't know if they're more likely to be drawn to you if you like do criminal acts while people see you
Got a
doing
clean target!
or whatever. Oh dear, I need more arrows. Ah, look, more arrows. How handy. I was just asking for those.
Hello.
Ah, hello, you're back.
Hello. Molly will be replacing me in a
Be
moment.
right there!
Oh,
Hold fast!
Because I'm gonna go swap and things for a bit. But the mysterious third member will
Hey, what?
Yukuro Ikasawa. 16 students somewhere in this cast. That's a reference very few people will get.
Hey! Going to
just
gut
shows
you.
how, I don't know. I was gonna say how cultured we are, but that doesn't really work.
You just gonna kick him. I was hoping you just like kick him
What's
and
got you riled
just
up?
kick him off.
I was hoping to.
Yeah.
20 iron.
Come on in. No, I don't mind. I've already hyped you up. Like done like an intro, like an Ori's intro for you. You have to come in for a bit. Yes, you do. Oh, you're officially here now anyway. So, oh my god, it's a lion.
It's a lion. See, these lions have been held in captivity.
Mysterious.
It's not ethical.
So your mercy, your mercy killing them.
Yeah,
I see.
for their hide.
Well, our mysterious third member has decided not to. So
I mean, I could end the stream here. It was only a test stream, really.
true. She's gonna she's obviously just come for it, so she's gonna have a bath. But I was gonna pour it for her, but she's like, oh, I can do it. I'm a strong woman, and she is a strong woman.
That's exactly what she sounds like as well.
It is. Honestly, she could have been here right now. And none of you.
I have a tools pouch now. How exciting. That's what you get for killing lions. The lion's share of the loot.
Hey, worm.
Gosh, I'm so funny.
Hey.
If anyone
You hear
finds
that
that
meow?
confusing, Worm is the name of Reese's cat.
Technically not mine.
Yeah, but for the purposes of this
So-
conversation.
For the purposes of this conversation, sure. She just came in and rubbed her face on my hand.
Reese stole a
She
cat,
does.
you heard it here first.
You did. She's mine now. And there's nothing you can do about it. She's been hanging out with me all day because it's just been us. No way. She likes to hide on. She likes to like curl up under things and just randomly flop or something.
Cute.
I think you probably know what I mean by flop. That they just
Yeah.
sort of go down and
They
then
look
sideways.
quiet.
Oh wow, this guy just politely waited here for me to come back after murdering a whole fucking 3 boats of dudes. If I was him, I'd have gotten the hell out of there and be like, I was never here.
Whew. Oh. Worm's tired as well, apparently.
What's that?
Worm is also tired, apparently. She's just over there yawning and stretching.
Dude, Bertie. Context, I have a cat called Bertie. Bertie spent most of the day just fucking completely flat. But I think she likes the heat. Like, there's a big grin on her face while she's sleeping. So that's good, because a lot of the cats we've had in the past... Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry about your boat. Wow, I'm an asshole. A lot of cats we've had in the past have not enjoyed the heat, so...
Yeah, cats typically don't. I think it just depends, really.
But she's got a tongue out. She's got a big grin on her face.
Mm.
And I've realised
I
she
guess it
likes it
depends how
when
fluffy
I
they
very
are.
gently rub her paws.
Mm.
Although, only certain paws. Front left paw, you can rub that paw. Front right paw, do not rub that paw. Back paws, yeah, you can rub those paws depending on the mood.
Mm.
Cats are weird.
Yeah, Worm likes tummy scratches, and she also likes ear scratches.
Oh yeah, tummy scratches is such like a cat-specific thing. I've had cats which will be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
scratch my tummy.
Some cats fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It's like the danger zone.
I just, like, Coral would be very iffy about it. Fizzy, well, actually, we'll leave Fizzy for last. Bertie, like, she's like, you have to warm her up, and then she's like, give me tummy scratches. I've had cats which are just tummy scratches whenever are good. In fact, I think Marshmallow, after he broke out of his shy phase, you'd just, like, he'd be walking around and you'd tickle his tummy, and he would just flop and be like, okay, tummy time. But Fizzy, God, if you went near that tummy, you wouldn't have a hand anymore. Like, that would just be gone. It would be a bloody stump.
Yeah, we used to have a cat which was very like sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah. Oh,
he was very playful
Wait.
though. That one.
have I been here already, or is this just another booty statue?
Don't know.
Oh, I think it's slightly
Might have
different
found
scale
out.
because I can't grab the booty on this one.
Yeah, it's smaller.
That's
Smaller
a smaller
booty.
booty. Well, we started the stream with a booty and we're ending it on a booty.
Oh yeah.
It's booty marking. It's like bookmarking, but with booty. Thank you everyone for joining us
But yeah.
for this test.
Thank you. This has been a test stream. Next time we might have all of our members.
Yeah, these
Awesome.
people are glitching out. Okay, they're fine. They've stopped.
Oh god, they are. Holy shit. Ugh.
Anyway. Oh, and I think this guy is shoveling something. Every time I look at them, they fix themselves a bit. Anyway, I'm going to end this stream now. So, thank you for watching the VOD if you did. And we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.